Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is day 218 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project, and we're back again. We're reading. Guess what? Guess what we're reading. You guys will never guess what we're reading. I don't believe you'll guess what we're reading. It's the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Sorry, I covered it. It's the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. And it's a hoot, as I'm sure you know, and I know, because I know that you know, and you know that I know. So it works out, of course. I'm wearing a turtleneck. I wore this to work. I feel like every morning when I get a shower and I put on a turtleneck, I feel like the turtleneck just adds more sadness than it should, if that makes sense. Like I look in the mirror and my eyes feel the bags of my eyes feel darker. I feel more disheveled. And I don't know what that means. Because if I take the turtleneck off, I look like pretty happy, I'd say. But when the turtleneck's on, I feel like I have aged 5 years, and I end up being 28, which isn't a lot, but that's more than 23, as the folks say. As Father Time may argue, yeah, you know, you know. Yeah, man. But I like turtlenecks. I think it's only this turtleneck though, because I have a like a neonish blue one. Whenever I wear that, I look funky. I look like alive. This guy, I look sad. I think it's because that with the hair. I look like a French like philosopher or a French author. Oh well, the hair now's a bad example. I gotta like flatten it out, make it look a little sad. No, this is nothing. Wait, sorry. I gotta get the hat back on because, like I said in a previous episode, every time the hat is on, that's a canon. That's canon to the lore of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary Audiobook Project. Cool. Last night I went to a party. It was the thing with Halloween being on a Thursday. It's interesting because now you have 2 weekends of parties. Last week, there's this weekend and the next weekend. So I went to a Halloween party. I have like a few costumes. I really have two. And this is like I needed a third one for this one. So I wore a green jumpsuit and a brown jacket, and I said I was Top Gun, which was like it's fine, like it looks fun, but it's nothing special. Yeah, yeah. It was okay. Well, I can't say it was okay. I did have a fun time. I remember bits and pieces, but it was good. It was quite good. Really close by. I got a sandwich afterwards, which if I can get a sandwich afterwards, that means I had a good time. If I don't get a sandwich afterwards, I am awful the next morning. Even if I do have a sandwich, I still feel like, oh god. But like the sandwich, it mitigates it, it mediates it. You know, I feel healthy because I'm eating. I'm eating. And what else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I did show the dictionary off. Great reactions. That's I've talked about it to Steven. Steven being my roommate, who we may remember. I've talked to him because I've had thoughts about like writing about the project after it's like concluded, the dictionary project after it's concluded, hopefully. And most of my ideas for like writing about it has been through the lens of technology. Or like, oh, how am I able to develop I would say a fan base, or at least like develop like subscribers who are like watching these videos. I found that to be interesting, like sort of the timeline of that. There's that element. There's the element of like, oh, how has this project like taken new shape, taken new forms, so on and so forth. But I've thought less about the social implications, so the in-person social implications. Bringing a dictionary out in public and then explaining like, oh, this is my art project. That's been something I've been thinking more about because really when I bring it out, and I like to a bar or a party or whatever, it usually gets at least one question. And I feel like that's been consistent since I started in January. Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. Yeah, a lot to think about. A lot to think about. I think I will probably write something about it. We'll see. But until then, we shouldn't write about anything until we're caught up, because we need to be caught up to do that. So let's read. Let's do some reading today. This one is interesting because there is a table in here. There is a table that is the metric system table, which I'll show you all when we get there. And we're going to figure out how to do this, but I don't think it'll be hard. So let's just start with our first word. The first word of today is Mesolithic. Mesolithic, which is an adjective of relating to or being a transitional period of the Stone Age between the Paleolithic and the Neolithic periods. Mesosphere, noun, a layer of the atmosphere between the stratosphere and the thermosphere. Mesozoic, adjective of relating to or being the era of geologic history between the Paleozoic and the Cenozoic, and extending from about 245 million years ago to about 65 million years ago. Oh, let me center here. Mesozoic, noun. Mesquite, noun. Any of several spiny leguminous trees and shrubs, chiefly of the southwestern U.S., with sugar-rich pods important as fodder. Also mesquite wood used especially in grilling food. Mess, one, noun. One, a quantity of food, also enough food of a specified dish, also enough food of a specified kind for a dish or meal. A mess, a beans. Two, a group of persons who regularly eat together, also a meal eaten by such a group. Three, a place where meals are regularly served to a group. Four, a confused, dirty, or offensive state. Messy, adjective. Mess, two, verb. One, supply with meals, also to take meals with a mess. Two, to make dirty or untidy, also bungle. Three, interfere, meddle, don't mess with me. Four, putter, trifle. Message, noun, a communication sent by one person to another. Message, verb. Message board, noun, bulletin board, two. Messengers, plural of monseigneur. Nailed it. Messenger, noun, one who carries a message or does an errand. Messenger RNA, noun, an RNA that carries the code of a particular protein from DNA in the nucleus to a ribosome in the cytoplasm and acts as a template for the formation of that protein. Messiah, noun, one the expected king and deliverer of the Jews. Two, Jesus. Three, not capitalized, a professed or accepted leader of a cause. Messianic, adjective. Messieurs, plural of monsieur. Messmates, noun, a member of a group who eat regularly together. Messers, plural of mister. Oh, I don't like that. Messers, oh. Mestizo, noun, a person of mixed blood. Met, one, past and past participle of meat. Met, two, abbreviation, metropolitan. Meta, adjective, cleverly self-referential. Metabolism, noun, the processes by which the substance of plants and animals incidental to life is built up and broken down. Also the processes by which a substance is handled in the living body. The metabolism of sugar. Metabolic, adjective, metabolize, verb. Metabolite, noun, one, a product of metabolism. Two, a substance essential to the metabolism of a particular organism or to a metabolic process. That's my leg. Metacarpal, noun, any of usually 5 more or less elongated bones of the part of the hand or forefoot between the wrist and the bones of the digits. Metacarpal, adjective. Metacarpus, noun, part of the hand or forefoot that contains the metacarpals. Metal, noun, one, any of various opaque, fusible, ductile, and typically lustrous substances that are good conductors of electricity and heat. 2. Metal, also the material out of which a person or thing is made. Metallic, adjective. Metallurgy, noun, the science and technology of metals. Metallurgical, adjective. Metallurgist, noun. Metalware, noun, metal utensils for household use. Metalwork, noun, work and especially artistic work made of metal. Metalworker, noun, metalworking, noun. Metamorphism, noun, a change in the structure of rock, especially a change to a more compact and more highly crystalline form produced by pressure, heat, and water. Metamorphic, adjective. Metamorphosis, noun, one, a change of physical form, structure, or substance, especially by supernatural means. Also, a striking alteration, as in the appearance or character. 2. A fundamental change in form and often the habits of an animal accompanying the transformation of a larva into an adult. Metamorphose, verb. Metaphor, noun, a figure of speech in which a word for one idea or thing is used in place of another to suggest a likeness between them, as in the ship plows the sea. Metamorphic or metaphoric or metaphorical, adjective. Metaphorically, adverb. Metaphysics, noun, the philosophical study of the ultimate causes and underlying nature of things. Metaphysical, adjective. Metaphysician, noun. Metastasis, noun, the spread of a health-impairing agency as cancer cells from the initial or primary site of disease to another part of the body, also a secondary growth of a malignant tumor. Metastasize, verb. Metastatic, adjective. Metatarsal, noun, any of the bones of the foot between the tarsus and the bones of the digits that in humans includes 5 elongated bones. Metatarsal, adjective. Metatarsus, noun, the part of the human foot or the hind foot in quadrupeds that contain the metatarsals. Meet, 1, verb. 1, archaic, measure. 2, a lot, usually used without. Mete out punishment. Meet, 2, noun, boundary. Meets and bounds. Meteor, noun, 1, a small particle of matter in the solar system directly observable only by its glow from frictional heating on falling into the Earth's atmosphere. Nailed it. Ooh, there we are. Next. Where were we? 2, the streak of light produced by a meteor. Meteoric, adjective. 1, of, relating to, or resembling a meteor. 2, transiently brilliant, a meteoric career. Meteorically, adverb. Meteorite, noun, a meteor that reaches the surface of the Earth. Meteoroid, noun, a small particle of matter in the solar system. Meteorology, noun, a science that deals with the atmosphere and its phenomena, and especially with weather forecasting. Meteorologic or meteorological, adjective. Meteorologist, noun. Meter, 1, noun, rhythm in verse or music. Meter, 2, noun, the basic metric unit of length. See metric system table. Spoiler, we'll talk about that in a sec. Meter, 3, noun, a measuring and sometimes recording instrument. Meter, 4, verb. 1, to measure by means of a meter. 2, to print postal indication. We got this one. To print postal indicia on by means of a postage meter. Meter, kilogram, second, adjective. Of, relating to, or being a system of units based on the meter, the kilogram, and the second. Meter maid, noun, a woman assigned to write tickets for parking violations. Methadone, also methadone, noun, a synthetic addictive narcotic drug used especially as a substitute narcotic in the treatment of heroin addiction. Methamphetamine, noun, a drug used medically in the form of its hydrochloride in the treatment of obesity and often illicitly as a stimulant. Methane, noun, a colorless, odorless, flammable gas produced by decomposition of organic matter or from coal, used especially as a fuel. Methanol, noun, a volatile, flammable, poisonous liquid alcohol, used especially as a solvent and as an antifreeze. Methaqualone, noun, a sedative and hypnotic habit-forming drug that is not a barbiturate. Very important, that is not a barbiturate. Method, noun, 1, a procedure or process for achieving an end. 2, orderly arrangement, plan. Synonyms, mode, manner, way, fashion, system. Methodical, adjective. Methodically, adverb. Methodicalness, noun. Methodize, British variation of methodize. And this one ends in ISE as opposed to an IZE, exactly. Oh, my eyes are killing me. Methodist, noun, a member of a Protestant denomination adhering to the doctrines of John Wesley. Methodism, noun. Methodize, verb. Systematize. Methodology, noun, 1, a body of methods and rules followed in a science or discipline. 2, the study of the principles or procedures of inquiry in a particular field. Methyl, noun, a chemical radical consisting of carbon and hydrogen. Methyl alcohol, noun, methanol. Methyl mercury, noun, any of various toxic compounds of mercury that often occur as pollutants which accumulate in animals, especially at the top of a food chain. Medical, noun, see money table. Meticulous, adjective, extremely careful in attending to details. Meticulously, adverb. Meticulousness, noun. Métier, yeah, noun, an area of activity in which one is expert or successful. Meter, chiefly British variation of meter, and this one is spelled M-E-T-R-E as opposed to M-E-T-E-R. Metric, adjective, 1, of or relating to measurement, especially of or relating to the metric system. 2, metrical 1. Metrical, adjective, 1, of, relating to, or composed in meter. 2, metric 1. Metrically, adverb. Metrication, noun, the act or process of converting into or expressing in the metric system. Metricize, verb, the change into or express in the metric system. Oh, wait, this is interesting. Hold on, guys, this is interesting. I don't know why they format it this way. I guess this is the same way. Okay, so I'm going to read it and then I'll explain because it may be confusing. Following full page. Metric system, noun, noun, a decimal system of weights and measures based on the meter and on the kilogram. And then there's a little finger pointing out. This is the metric system table is on page 459, which is this next page. So this is a good time to talk about what we're saying. So here is a little table. Let's see. Can we decipher this? So this is the metric system table. And it's broken up into length, area, volume, mass and weight, and capacity. So what we're going to do here is that I'll go through each one of these. I'll read it, of course, because that's part of the project. I'll read it. I'll go row by row. And we'll go from there. So as I mentioned, there are 5 different groups. And in each of those groups, there are 4 subheadings. So we'll start with length. So first off, it says metric system at the top. Length, and there are 4 subheadings. There's unit, symbol, metric equivalent, US equivalent, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read each of those headings, or each of those groups. I'll read each of those groups in that order of units, symbol, metric equivalent, US equivalent. What does that mean? Well, for the first one is kilometer, which is the units. The symbol is km. The metric equivalent is 1,000 meters. And the US equivalent is 0.62 miles. So then that's just how I'm going to do the rest. Make sense? Cool. Okay. If it doesn't make sense, then you should pause, take a second, make sure you know you get the vibe, and then please continue. I'll give you a sec. Cool. Okay. So let's get into it. So that was kilometer. Hectometer, HM, 100 meters, 328.08 feet. Decameter, DAM, 10 meters, 32.81 feet. Meter, M, that's just 1 meter, 39.37 inches. Decimeter, DM, 0.1 meter, 3.94 inches. Centimeter, CM, 0.01 meter, 0.39 inches. Millimeter, MM, 0.001 meter, 0.039 inches. Micrometer, it's the symbol. That looks kind of like a U. I forgot what the letter is. It's like do. It's like a U and a P. I had a baby. 0.0000001 meter, 0.000039 inches. So that's length. Next group is area. It's the same order. Same order. Square kilometer, SQ space KM or KM squared. 1 million square meters, 0.39 square miles. Hectare, HA, 10,000 square meters, 2.47 acres. RA, 100 square meters, 119.60 square yards. Square centimeter, SQ space CM or CM squared, 0.0001 square meters, 0.16 square inches. Next one is volume. That is cubic meter, M cubed, no metric equivalent, 1.31 cubic yards. Cubic decimeter, DM cubed, 0.01 cubic meters, 61.02 cubic inches. Cubic centimeter, CU-CM, or CM cubed, also CC, 0.000001 cubic meters, 0.061 cubic inches. Oh my god, my eyes. Sorry. I love to read, but my eyes are absolutely killing me. Mass and weight, metric ton, T, 1 million grams, 1.10 short tons. Kilogram, kg, 1,000 grams, 2.20 pounds. Hectogram, hg, 100 grams, 3.53 ounces. Decagram, dag, 10 grams, 0.35 ounces. Gram, g, no metric equivalents, that's just 1 gram, 0.035 ounces. Decigram, dg, 0.1 gram, 1.54 grains. Centigram, cg, 0.01 gram, 0.15 grain. Milligram, mg, 0.001 gram, 0.015 grain. Microgram, again that weird symbol, which I forgot the name of, or mcg, 0.00001 gram, 0.00000 0.15 grain. That was mass and weight. Finally, capacity. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so how are we gonna do this one? So the capacity is different, because of course it is. So the subheadings are units, metric equivalent, and U.S. equivalent units. However, for the U.S. equivalent units, there are also 3 subheadings there. That is cubic, dry, and liquid. So I'm gonna just get a little close up so you guys can maybe see what I'm talking about. So yeah, as you can see here, there's 4. This one, there's 3, and there's these guys right here. So again, it's gonna be cubic, dry, liquid. So I'm just going to do the same order. Just get that out of the way. And then we'll read a little more, and then I think we'll be done for this episode. Does that sound good? Sweet. Kiloliter, KL, 1,000 liters, 1.31 cubic yards, 28.38 bushels, 264.17 gallons. Hectoliter, HL, 100 liters, 3.53 cubic feet, 2.84 bushels, 26.42 gallons. Decaliter, DAL, 10 liters, 0.35 cubic foot, 1.14 packs, 2.64 gallons. Liter, L, that's just 1 liter, 61.02 cubic inches, 0.91 quarts, 1.06 quarts. Deciliter, DL, 0.1 liter, 6.10 cubic inches, 0.18 pint, 0.21 pint. Centiliter, CL, 0.01 liter, 0.61 cubic inches, and from here on out there are no dry units, so I'm going to skip that one. 0.34 fluid ounces. Milliliter, ML, 0.001 liter, 0.061 cubic inches, no dry units, 0.27 fluid dram. Microliter, the wacky symbol again, 0.0000001 liter, 0.00061 cubic inches, 0.00027 fluid dram. And that's the metric system table. Oh my god, this episode's so long. Okay. A few more words and then we'll end it for today. Metric ton, noun, see metric system table. Metro 1, noun, subway. Metro 2, adjective, of, relating to, or characteristic of a metropolis, sometimes including its suburbs. Metronome, noun, an instrument for marking exact time by a regularly repeated tick. Metropolis, noun, the chief or capital city of a country, state, or region. Metropolitan, adjective. Metal, noun, 1, spirit, courage, 2, quality of temperament. Mettlesome, adjective, full of metal, courageous, a mettlesome opponent. MEV, abbreviation, million electron volts. Mu1, verb, meow. Mu, noun. Mu2, verb, confine. Mews, noun, singular or plural, chiefly British. Stables usually with living quarters built around a court. Also a narrow street with dwellings converted from stables. Mex, abbreviation, Mexican, Mexico. Mezzanine, noun, 1, a low-ceilinged story between 2 main stories of a building. 2, the lowest balcony in a theater, also the first few rows of such a balcony. Mezzo forte, adjective or adverb, moderately loud, uses a direction in music. Mezzo piano, adjective or adverb, Italian, moderately soft, uses a direction in music. Mezzo soprano, noun, a woman's voice having a range between that of the soprano and contralto, also a singer having such a voice. MFA, abbreviation Master of Fine Arts. MFR, abbreviation manufacturer. Mg, abbreviation milligram. Mg, symbol magnesium. MG, abbreviation 1 machine gun, 2 major general, 3 military government. MGR, abbreviation 1 manager, 2 monsignor, 3 monsignor. Cool. Shoot, where were we? I just lost it. MGT or MGMT, abbreviation management. MGY space SGT, abbreviation Master Gunnery Sergeant. MHZ, abbreviation Megahertz. MI, abbreviation 1 mile mileage 2 mil. MI, abbreviation 1 Michigan 2 military intelligence. MIA, noun, missing in action, a member of the armed forces whose whereabouts following a combat mission are unknown. We're going to end on that word, the word MIA. MIA is also the band who did the song Live Fast, Die Young, Bad Girls Do It Well. Live Fast, Die Young, Bad Girls Do It Well. Do they? They don't have accents, do they? If it is, I don't think it's that. I don't know. What I do know is that my name's Ethan. Ethan spelled EYTHEN, and my eyes are on fire right now. They are just. I feel like it's like the Ark of the Covenant. My eyes are melting as we speak. Yeah, man, I should get some sleep. Until then, I'll see you guys next time for another exciting reading of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Next episode, we're starting with the word Miami. I don't know what that reaction was, but yeah, I'm excited for Miami. Let's get into it. Have a good day.